NuKKle HeDD Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be breaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo. It's the NuKKle HeDD Sports. We out here. What's going on, Hoach?
Yo, what up, fam? How we doing?
Chilling, man. Oh, we got an echo coming from you.
For me?
Yeah.
I'm on my buds. Well, my Galaxy, so that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like an echo. It's like a.
What are we doing? Fucking wrestling over here.
I don't know what we doing. You got a bird whistling every time I speak.
So so basically you hear a.
I wish it was that nice.
I mean, I don't know. This whole thing's been bugging out this whole time. I've been trying to connect. For 15 minutes. Never had an issue. Now all of a sudden couldn't connect. Had to put the shit on Wi-Fi, and I got an echo.
No, yeah.
Technology is not technology today.
Nope. Technology is not technology. But shit, man, what's going on? Joseph is the first he beat Normal Guy today.
I saw either Joseph or Normal Guy. Usually the first one's on, and we appreciate that, guys.
Word. Shit, fucking speaking of beating, Leon Edwards beat Kobe Covington.
Good.
And
fuck that racist bastard. Yeah, I said it.
No, yo, dude, that was the consensus of the weekend. Fucking everybody was pissed off at Kobe Covington for
Yeah,
talking shit
then he's
about
been.
Leon Edwards' father.
I saw that. Yeah, man, you gotta be some kind of fucking lowlife to talk about somebody's deceased parent.
For real. And then he called somebody else a fucking racist because he said that Kobe only got where he was going because he's white. He's like, he's racist because he's talking about the color of my skin. I'm like, nah, it's not that you white, it's you got Dana White privilege.
Well, let's cut the crap. This man was basically unknown until he started to say, "Oh yeah, I support President Trump." That shit. And the fact that I have to say President Trump, if anybody's out there and that offends you, tough shits. All right, fuck President Trump, fuck Kobe Covington, fuck them both.
Word. What up, Tyson?
They're
Just so
both
goes
bunch of racists.
Nah, yeah. Kobe
They're
lost his
both
third
bunch of
title fight. He should never get another shot again. He shouldn't have got this title shot.
Man, again, we all know he's only getting those fights because of the character he portrays.
Yeah.
Because again, when he was when he started out at UFC, ain't nobody knew who Kobe Covington is. The moment he started, aligning himself with Trump and Dana White, because we all know that Dana White and Trump are friends. All of a sudden, he started getting put in title fights.
Yeah.
Bro, I have not seen this guy win a real fight.
The only time he wins fights is when he can out pressure somebody and people don't have the cardio. But the minute somebody has some decent wrestling, he can't do it no more. Like I told Joseph, he should never got this fight. His last fight, he beat Jorge Masvidal, but Jorge Masvidal was already pretty much retired. That fight should have
Right.
happened 3-4 years before it happened. Then he lost to Kamaru Usman twice.
Convincingly.
Yeah, and he lost. Let me see. I believe he lost the fight before that also. Yeah, he lost to Kamaru Usman. All right, so here goes. He lost to Kamaru Usman. Then he beat Tyron Woodley. Then he lost to Kamaru Usman again. Then he beat Masvidal, and then he just lost to Edwards. She never got that title shot.
Now, I don't know much about Edwards. Is Edwards a striker and or a grappler, or
He's a world class striker that he built up his wrestling because Kamaru Usman beat him the first time with the wrestling. So he's a decent wrestling defense and a striker. But this guy had like a 10-fight win streak before he even fought Kamaru Usman. People didn't want to fight this dude.
yeah, I can see people not wanting to fight him. I mean, if his only weakness was his wrestling, and he worked on that, I can see somebody not wanting to fight the man.
Yeah. Now Kobe Covington's calling out Stephen Thompson. But the thing is this, people, all you need to do is talk. And Kobe Covington just started saying the same shit that everybody else is saying. He did his homework. He's like, yo, what's everybody backing right now? Trump. That's some controversial shit. I'm going to get people to back me. He sucks as a guy that's trying to draw money because, one, he got no game. Two, he got no swag. And three, this motherfucker doesn't believe the shit he says anyway.
Right. I mean, I did see the way he was dressed in that press conference. Bro, I wish somebody would have been. I wish it would have been like old school WCW. Someone would have thrown a soda at him.
Word. Kobe's starting to think he just got CTE. Yo, word. You know who's gonna get CTE real quick? Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, Tony gotta hang it up, man.
He's the guy he fight, Patty Pimplet,
Yeah,
Pimblet, whatever the fuck his name is. He was
let's
saying he's
call
like,
him
yo,
Patty.
you put him in a fight with a lesser guy that's lower in the rank, and Ferguson wins. I'm like, yo, listen, you can have all the heart in the world, but when your button's been pressed so many times, I think the game, it moves faster than you when you get older. And Ferguson's at the point where he was at the top of his game at the worst part of his career because he kept getting hurt. He was supposed to fight Khabib like 4 or 5 times, and that fight kept getting canceled for one reason or another. And then he just got fucking rebooted by Michael Chandler. Yeah, by Michael Chandler, and shit went downhill after that.
Right. I mean, sometimes you gotta know when to hang it up.
Yeah, but I think Ferguson is still so strong-willed that he thinks that he can just outwill it.
Nah, yeah, like my man Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them.
He's like that guy, and I know this guy because this was me. You can ask Skrills. He's that guy that has 400 pounds on the bench, the bars around his neck, and he's screaming at people to stay the fuck away because I still got it. Like, don't touch this fucking bar. I got it. I got it. Ah! He'll be there for 3 weeks. He'll be there for 3 weeks.
But I got it.
Word.
Nah, man. Listen, there comes a time where you actually have to put your loved ones before you. I think it's time for Tony to realize it. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, he's done.
Yeah.
It happens to all of them. It happened to Eddie. You know, I mean,
No,
fucking your
it
body
happened.
can't. Yeah, your body can only sustain this kind of violence for only a certain amount of time.
Yeah. You're not supposed to get your ass whipped like that forever. It happened to Richard Franklin. It happened to Chuck
Yeah,
Liddell. It happened to Wendell Silva. Chris Lieben. A lot of these people, you go into these wars, like I said, your body's gonna break down.
of course.
That's why they
I
say it's a
mean,
young man's game.
well, why do you think that the average NFL career is only 3 years, bro? Your
Because you're
body
in a
takes
car crash.
no, your body takes a beating, man. UFC is just like the NFL, bro. Most careers do not last more than 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you're one of those super lucky ones where, you know, like GSP, where he was a wrestler, he was able to wrestle everybody. He really didn't catch a lot of punches to the face. But you got some people who they have the Rocky method where they block punches with their face.
You block 100% of the punches when you block it with your face.
I mean, that's the Rocky method, right? Yeah, man. I think it's time for Tony to just to hang it up. I mean, again, it happens to all of them. The whole thing is like UFC, like like boxing, and like even NFL, even the NBA. After you retire, there's a chance for you to be a coach. I really don't see that in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a fighter, you're a fighter. Once you're done fighting, it's not like you can be like a ring man or a cut man, or you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? But like in the NFL, you was a line. Look at Antonio Pierce, played linebacker. Did the rounds where he was a coordinator or a head coach in college. Got it. Was the linebackers coach on the Raiders? Now he's the head coach of the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, you really don't see in the UFC.
Yeah, most of the time you see them open up a gym and they'll have their own camp, but not a lot of them do it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my whole thing is like life after the UFC is tough because unless you were one of those, you know, headliner names, and even some of those headliner names, you guys don't really make that much money.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, you gotta open up a gym. You know what I'm saying? But those gyms struggle. You know, so it's like everybody looks at it. And I'm like, like UFC don't have a future after it.
Yeah, for fighters, unless you're like Conor McGregor, where you position yourself into that, yeah, it's hard to have that life. But yo, speaking of getting shut, if you get a chance, look up Josh Emmett knocks out Bryce Mitchell.
Okay.
Bro, my man started seizing after he got knocked out. Like that had to be the cleanest right overhand I've ever seen to someone's jaw. Like that shit, like when it connected, you knew that shit hurt. Like when Tyson hit someone, you're like, yo, my man's dead.
Yeah.
That's how this looked.
Yeah, I remember those Tyson hits.
That's how that shit looked. That shit looked like it was fucking they killed each other.
Like I tell people, they said that getting hit by Tyson was like putting two old school phone books, the big ass thick yellow phone books in front of your face and letting an MLB hitter swing a bat at full speed.
Yeah.
No, imagine that. Imagine that. Fucking letting a baseball player, a major league baseball player, swing a bat at your face at full speed, and you have a catcher's mask, and you have two yellow phone books in your face, and they say that's the equivalent of getting hit by Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And that's when Tyson was in his prime. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell people, it's not, like when you're a fighter. I'm not saying that it's like that all the time, but it's like that a lot of times.
Yeah, for real. I'll take one of those shots from Tyson once for like $20 billion. But that's it though. I ain't taking no more.
So one shot. That's it. One shot.
That's all you get. All you get is one. Better make it count because I'm a move too.
But yeah, dude. Again, fighters, and it happens in boxing too. They just don't know when to retire. They just don't. It's like, yo, so at some point you gotta, put your own health. And let's not sleep because a lot of these fighters have families.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Big
So
ones
it's like,
too.
yeah. It's like, you want to be able to, to enjoy, your kids' life and not fucking, and I don't mean to be cruel about it, but not have fucking brain damage because you took so many blows to the head.
Yeah.
Like I really don't know. I really don't know people. Like I know there's a lot of people who watch the sport and whatever, but I don't think a lot of them know exactly what fighters go through when they finish fighting. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that if people understood what fighters go through afterwards, that because let's cut the crap. People only care about you when you're on top. We all
No,
know
yeah,
that's the truth.
yeah, yeah.
We all know that's the truth. You know, when you killing it as a fighter, everybody love you. You know what I'm saying? When you're struggling, the only people who love you is your family.
Seriously, because after a while, when you losing, ain't nobody got faith in your ass no more.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I think Tony needs to retire.
It's looking like that.
You know,
It's really looking like that.
that's it, man. We just hang it up. That's it. You know, it sucks 'cause I like Tony. Tony's a fighter,
Yeah,
but
and he's unorthodox too. He had one of those styles that really he threw shit from anywhere. It's just like you said, the game catches up to you.
yep,
You know, you live and die by the three, you live and die by the style, and he's not changing it up, and it's too late to change it up.
right.
I'm surprised he got this fight, to be honest with you. I'd have thought that the last fight he had would have been it. At least for like Dana White, because Dana White does do that. He
Yeah,
was
after
like
about
with
3 fights, yeah,
yeah, with like Chuck Liddell, he was like, I'm not giving you no more fights. You're not fighting no more. That's why Chuck Liddell had to go to the zone to fucking fight Tito Ortiz.
yeah, and they were both over the fucking hill.
Yeah. Look,
Only
it was crazy. Chuck Liddell looked like he was drunk and high when he was fighting Tito Ortiz.
he did, dude. He did. He looked so out of it. It wasn't Jeff Hardy bad, but it was bad. Like I saw that fight and I was like, yo, is Chuck good? I mean, he just got to the ring and he already looked like he out of breath and shit.
Yeah. It looked like it fucking it looked like it took him a lot to get to the fucking octagon.
Oh, that's not, no disrespect to Chuck, because Chuck had a great, but you know, like he took off the shirt and I'm like, yo, my man, he already breathing hard. I'm like, yo, should he even be in this ring?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Tito Ortiz fan, but one thing I can say about Tito is that he always looked like in phenomenal shape. Now I don't know if that was steroid use or whatever, but you know, Chuck Liddell had that right hand. You know, Chuck Liddell wasn't the most physically gifted, fighter.
Yeah, he was a good wrestler, but he never really wrestled when he fought. He just wanted to knock people out.
Right.
He had that fucking the right
Yeah,
overhand.
right.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Joseph goes, we're gonna see Tony in PFL or Pride.
I hope not. I hope he just realizes,
One
yo,
fighting.
you know,
Yo,
like Masvidal. You saw it, like, you know, he was like, yo, the last 2 fights, I got my ass beat. I think it's time to hang it up. You know,
yeah.
you gotta sometimes you gotta realize, it's time to walk away. Now, to me, I thought that Masvidal was going to be one of those dudes that stayed in that fucking ring until he fucking died. We all got to remember Masvidal came from real street fights
Yeah, with
with
Kimbo.
with Kimbo and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that was real bare buckle, no gloves, ain't no referee. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
you 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 got knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, seriously.
That was it. So
Yeah.
I thought that he was gonna be one of those that was always gonna be, one of the fight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
But I think he
look at
also
look at the cowboy Rick Cerrone. My man's
yeah,
always ready to fight, but
Donald
he hasn't.
Cerrone.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
No,
but he
sorry.
hasn't won. He hasn't won.
Yeah.
When was the last time he won a fight?
I believe the fight before Conor McGregor.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
Years ago. That was before the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. I mean, I
Or like
love the
right
guy.
when the
I love the guy. He's always ready to fight, but and I think that's the reason why Dana White always keeps him around, because If somebody can't make weight or something, you gotta call Cowboy. He ready to fight.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he got to look at that stuff too and be like, yo, I'm getting my ass whipped. Maybe I should just be like, Dana, I'm done. I'm not taking those last minute fights no more.
Shit. Like, but it's not always as easy as retiring. Because look at Anthony Rumble Johnson. My man retired to do the weed business and got sick and fucking died on it.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy what's in the card for people. Like PJ Penn, he went way too long fighting before they forced him to retire. My man was losing
Right.
fights at the bar.
Right. He didn't want to stop fighting.
Yeah. But the one thing about fighting is that it doesn't really take away from your legacy when you go downhill like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people will still remember you from when they cheered for you.
My man, not for nothing. Tyson, how old is Tyson? We still talk about when he was fucking 19, 20 years old and was the heavyweight champion of the world, knocking motherfuckers out. Like, I remember there was a point where I wouldn't buy a pay-per-view Mike Tyson fight because I wanted to get my money's worth, and then he was going to probably knock out the fight in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah. you had to watch that shit on the illegal box.
You had to. You had to. Imagine paying what? And then at that time it was $50, and but that was money back in those days. I'm sorry, I'm showing my age. I don't care.
Yeah,
Right?
I think if I'm not mistaken, like I remember when the first time they went to like $75, it was like $80 or $90, where it was Tyson versus Lennox Lewis.
Right.
And it was like, yo, who's gonna pay for that? And then you found out real quick everybody was gonna pay for that. They just wanted to see Tyson.
Right. My man, you had people that once it started to get to like 75, 100, you had people be like, yo, I'm willing to host a fight. Whoever come over got to chip in to pay for the fight.
Word.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll host it, but you gotta split the money for the fight and the food.
Word. And it comes out cheaper that way.
Of course.
Shit.
But imagine if you were just home and it was just like you and maybe like your son or whatever, you want to watch Tyson fight and you turn it on. And all the pre-fights and all the previous fights were horrible. And you'd be like, all right, here comes Tyson. Back. Okay, there goes Tyson. The fuck just happened?
Word.
Fucking money, man.
The fucking walkout is the walkout is longer than the fight.
He had a couple of fights like that.
Word. Yo, I remember one time my uncle told me a story that his coworker always wanted to see Tyson fight, and he bought tickets to go see Tyson fight. It was him, his wife, and some other person, and the whole time nobody wanted nothing.
Please don't tell me he got there late.
No. He got there on time. He watched the whole fucking undercard, everything. He got there on time.
Okay.
And as soon as Tyson started walking out, the wife was like, yo, I want a hot dog. I want this. So he went to go get a hot dog.
No.
And this motherfucker, he got the hot dog. He came back and said, what happened? She goes, yo, I don't know, but that black guy knocked out the other guy, and that shit was crazy. He left that bitch at the fucking stadium. He threw the hot dog on the floor. He threw the hot dog on the floor and left her in the stadium. He's like, yo, find your way home.
Yo, bro, I would have been like, at that ass, I would have been like, yo, the fight that's coming up, the last fight of the night, I am not moving from this chair.
Facts.
So if you want something, you better get that shit now. Because when he starts walking out, don't ask me for anything.
Shit, the co-main event. I don't even know who the fuck's in it. I'm not moving. Because he might knock somebody out during the co-main event.
I feel like, yo, you can strip butt naked right in front of me. Hey, I'm not moving.
Facts. This building could be going down. I'm not moving.
Yo, my man, back in those days, those Tyson fights were fucking expensive, bro.
Yo, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, boxing is not like that nowadays, especially when it comes to the heavyweights. maybe like the middleweights and stuff like that. But there's no real money in the heavyweights now.
No.
But back in the days, bro, Tyson, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis,
Klitschko's.
yeah, the Klitschko, that was a big fucking, my man, a couple of grand for one seat. You got 3 tickets,
Yeah.
and you ask me for a hot dog the moment this man is coming out of the ring. You out your time picking mind?
Shit, I'd have said, yo, they don't sell hot dogs no more. They ate the last hot dog on the planet.
I would have been like, you want a hot dog? When you get home, you can have my hot dog.
Yo, facts. We make better hot dogs at home.
Well, I was talking about the one in my pants.
So was I. Shit. Fuck that.
Dude, I would have been I think I would have filed for divorce. Yeah, I said it. I think I would have filed for divorce.
No, for real. That straight up disrespectful. That had to be one of the most disrespectful stories I've ever
heard. And if he didn't get it, he would have never heard the end of it. But I think I would have been like, you know what? Yeah, give me the silent treatment. I don't care if you don't talk to me for 3 years. Fucking a hot dog during a Tyson fight? What the fuck wrong with you?
Nah, I'd have been like, bitch, you better not stop talking. You started talking the minute the Tyson fight happened. Now you want to shut up? Fuck you. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Joseph is funny.
You would shut the fuck up right now.
That's why you don't bring women to sporting events.
No, fact.
I mean, look, I've taken dates out to baseball games and basketball games. That's different. But a Tyson fight or any kind of I'm going to football games with females and stuff like that. But a fighting event, boxing, UFC, and I'm there for specifically to watch one fight. Yo, don't ask me for nothing.
You go there with your boy, or you go there with your brother, or you go there by yourself.
Bro, I feel that man's pain. I would be tight.
Yo, to me, a sporting event, unless it's boring, is like a movie. You get everything you need before the fucking shit happens. After that, you stay there and you watch.
Yeah.
If you run out of your soda or your food or whatever, 7th inning stretch, halftime, go get some more. Other than that, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Yo, my man, you 100%. 100%. Dude, yeah. I don't know if I would have thrown the hot dog on the floor. Because I'm pretty sure that hot dog was expensive. But I would have left it there and I would have walked away eating the hot dog.
I would have grabbed the guy next to me, his girlfriend, and said, "You my wife now, take that bitch." And I'm leaving.
Nah. Damn, dude.
I'd have took a little Asian.
Wow. You know what? I think I would have hit that bitch with the chair.
Fuck it. Throw the hot dog in her face.
Yo. I don't know what happened, but that black man knocked out the other. Yo, wow. I'm sorry, Knucklehead family. I just, ooh. Yes, I don't condone hitting women, but she would have gotten fucking, oh, you can write about that.
You going to jail now.
Yo, go. I want a hot dog. Wow.
Yo, I'd have never got home.
And back in the days, it's not like we had camera phones, so it's not like you could have recorded. I mean, if you wanted to record it, you had to bring out those big old fucking bulky camera cord, and and that's illegal.
Word. And back in the day, we ain't had no witnesses. Everybody like, yo, he just knocked the fuck out that woman. The police would come over. What happened? I don't know.
I don't know.
I turned around. There was a big commotion. I left. I thought there was a gun. I'd have fucking came back 3 weeks later with 15 packs of hot dogs. Like, cook all that shit. Here goes all the fucking hot dogs you ever gonna eat.
Joseph is
Costco.
fucking chairs always work. I pay money for this. You feel me, right, Joseph? I mean, after that, she's not getting the hot dog, and I'm not throwing it on the floor. I'm gonna walk away with tears in my eyes. I'm eating the hot dog, and the tears in my eyes, they won't be because I'm sad. It's because I'd be so goddamn angry. I'm thinking about killing somebody.
Word. How look? You walk away. You like, damn. I paid money and missed the Tyson fight, and I lost my wife in the same night.
Bro, that would fucking be brutal, bro.
My man got a divorce.
My man said, "What happened?" That's
That shit piss you off, and that shit happened like 50 years ago. That's racist.
I don't care when the fuck that shit happened. I'm still pissed off for that man.
Word.
And anybody that says that he was wrong by leaving her there, fuck you.
There's only one person that says she was wrong, that he was wrong for leaving her there, and it's a woman.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of women that say he was wrong for leaving her there.
But they all speak for themselves. I mean, they all speak for each other. There's only one woman.
Only one woman.
Like Whitney Houston says, she's with every woman, so so is everyone else.
Yo, man, that right there still hurts.
Yeah, man.
Don't care how long that's been. That would still hurt. Wow.
Yo.
Yeah, man, we definitely getting divorced. Ain't no coming back after that. I can't trust you no more.
Yeah. The only way you come back from that is if you get the next 3 Tyson fights. She pays to get you the Tyson fight, and
she stay home.
Every fight she gets you 3-4 hot dogs. I mean, every fucking fight.
Nah, fuck that. She gonna stay home.
No. She's not gonna be there, but she's gonna somebody's gonna get you 4 or 5. She's gonna call up the stadium. Do me a favor, send 5 hot dogs to the fucking seat F row 52.
Oh man. But was there any women fights on the card this past weekend?
On the prelims, there was. I didn't get to see them, but I saw the ending of one. It was Aldana versus Rosa. Both of these girls was bloody up. Yo, they look like they the ones asked for the hot dog at the Tyson fight.
But wasn't that was it one of those girls that just recently fought Amanda Nunes?
Yeah, Aldana, she's the one that just fought Amanda Nunes, and she won the fight. She won the fight here.
And she was in the prelims?
Yeah.
Damn. Bro, you go from pretty much main eventing a UFC because of Nunes, and your next fight's on a prelim?
Yo, bro,
Man, that's a fucking drop, bro.
No, that's what the women do. The women are not on the main card unless they're a title fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing women title fights on the prelims, like the main event of the prelims.
Wow, fucking Dana White better find some females.
They're gonna sit here and be like, "Yo, the women aren't popular enough." Yeah, you're damn right they aren't. You know why? We don't see them. I'm not gonna start watching the UFC at fucking 7:00 in the morning to watch the women fight. on the fucking UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They got like the Fight Pass prelims, the Facebook prelims, the early prelims, the fucking MySpace prelims, the fucking Mi Gente prelims, and then the prelims that are on fucking ESPN.
Motherfucker came up with Mi Gente and MySpace.
Word. It's like shit.
Damn, I miss Mi Gentes.
Word. Yo, listen, yo, I know we talking about sports, but I told this one girl, I said, see, y'all generation fucked up social media. She goes, how do you figure? I said, because social media for us was to fuck. It was to talk to the chick, you get in the DMs, and you meet up and fuck. It wasn't none of this take a picture and get likes. Fuck the likes. You couldn't even get on Mi Gente sometimes. That's how fucking packed that shit was.
Yo, for real. You go Mi Gente, man, you fix up your page, you put some fucking music on it. And you got people hitting you up, people hitting you up, you don't even know. Hey, I like your page. Oh, word? Let me see. Oh, you got a fatty. All right, girl. Show me what you're working with.
Yep.
That was it.
Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
Too bad he ruined his life.
Too bad what?
Mr. Cow.
Oh,
Yeah, the man's in jail.
he's in jail?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think rape charges.
Shit. I guess he couldn't
Yeah.
tell when she was lying.
Man. I thought, you know, I it's gonna go back to where everything is all about the guys. You know what I'm saying? And you know, not for nothing. Even when Ronda Rousey was big, I only watched the fights to see if she would lose. Like that's how much I hated her.
Yeah.
But you know, right now, you're right. They don't have any marketable women. They don't.
Well, no, they do. They just don't know how to market people. The problem is, like we said, I don't know if it was last week or the week before that, they don't promote their fighters. They expect their fighters to promote themselves and get big, and then they'll put them out there. That's the laziest way to fucking promote their fighters. Because I'm looking at a woman right here. Her name is Angelique Lipski. She's fucking Brazilian, so you know no one knows how to fucking. She's
Right.
she's ranked number 12, but she's undefeated, and she's hot. Remember that was the prerequisite to
Yeah.
promote.
Yeah,
She's
you
not
know,
undefeated. She's 17-8, but it's like, still, it's like, she's hot. Why couldn't you just push her? Because here's the thing: when women are hot and they can fight, people gonna back them up. It don't matter if they're Lebanese, if they're fucking straight, or bi, or any of that shit.
no.
Any female sport gets popular because of the way they play, or if they just dominate, like female soccer. They have one or two chicks that look good, but they dominated. Everybody was after the domination. But fucking boxing, Layla Ali was huge because she was one of the best boxers out there, but she was also Ali's daughter.
Right.
After that, who was in female boxing that we watched?
Nobody.
But there's fucking female boxers that are fucking badass, but they don't promote them because they want these people to start talking shit.
Well, they want them to be, for lack of anything, like WWE superstars.
Yeah, but the problem is this, and listen, I give all the respect in the world to Edwards. If Kobe Covington would have said some shit about my mother, no one's holding me back. I'd have fucking killed him right on the stage. Right on the stage. And if it didn't happen on the stage, in that octagon, I'd have broke his fucking leg. I would have broken him to pieces.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I would have been disqualified with how much pain I'd have put that motherfucker in.
The referee would have had to fucking stop me because after I knock him out, I definitely bring throwing elbows and hammers fist on him,
'Cause-
and one referee ain't gonna stop it.
yeah, because yo, here's the thing. Now, Stephen A. Smith said on his podcast, the Stephen A. Smith Show, that fighters do that to get an advantage, and he brought up how Ali called George Foreman the gorilla in Manila, and how
Right.
Joe Frazier was the white man's champ and he was Uncle Tom and all that other stuff. But
Right.
you know what?
But
You know what? One thing Muhammad Ali didn't bring up,
somebody's fucking deceased parent.
yeah, or their family members. He spoke about them.
Right.
He spoke about them. When Kobe Covington started talking about his parents, that's classless because, yo, believe it or not, in martial arts, there's supposed to be self-control.
Yep.
You're supposed to be able. The martial arts is supposed to tame your fucking anger, and it's supposed to actually make you a better person. When you see shit like this, that don't make you a fucking better person. That makes you a piece of shit. And to top it off, I don't know how this motherfucker can still be getting title shots from that shit. Because Edwards' coach asked Dana, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Where do you draw the line? He goes, yo, listen, man, this is the fight game. He goes, yeah, but you got to understand, if you don't draw the line now, then that means it's free reign for everyone.
Facts.
If everyone's going to go that way, there's going to be problems. Because I'm telling you right now, everybody is like Edwards. There's gonna be one dumb motherfucker. Oh, I wish this nigga would say some shit about my mama. Blakata.
Yeah.
You think these motherfuckers nowadays give a shit? Oh no, show in the building.
What's going
Yo, what
on,
up, Joe?
family? Joe, what's up, my brother? Sorry I'm a
What's
little late.
going on?
As you can see, I'm still in the whooping too.
He wanted to come in when I was in the middle of my rant.
Appreciate that. No, it's okay. As long as I get my music later, ain't gotta be early.
Nah, Toe, but you right. You right. It's like, yo, my man, it's gonna be one of those times where they're gonna nod their head, smile, and all you're gonna see is the chair flying across the fucking conference
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. And yo, it was bad enough when they let McGregor do that shit. When he threw the fucking thing into the bus.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, had I been Edwards, he said that. The next words out of my mouth was, "I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker."
Yeah. And they ain't gonna be like no fucking Rashad Evans. I mean, like no Daniel Cormier, John Jones shit.
Nah,
Because
dude.
let's get it. Let's get it. Let's be honest. Most of the time when it's a grudge match, those fights suck.
True.
The fights suck because there's no one really trying to fucking hurt nobody. But there are times like when Dan Henderson hit fucking Michael Bisping and then he did the final fuck you. Like that was you knew like, oh, he really didn't like this motherfucker. He was trying to hurt him.
Right. Dude, but bro, the next words out of my mouth is, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
And at the fight, I ain't touching gloves.
Yeah. And yo,
Whoever the referee was, I was gonna give him a man. I'm not even getting close and just ring the bell.
word. And this is another thing people gotta realize. Edwards ain't the only one in his family. Because
Yep.
yo, in wrestling, I don't know, y'all remember this Bruiser Brody. My man took too many
Yes.
liberties on one dude. He fucked up one of the dudes, and they met him in the bathroom and stabbed him to death.
Yep.
Um,
I
if
remember.
Edwards got a family member that's close to his pops, my man, yo, Kobe. What was you said what you said about
Yeah.
my uncle? Blakata.
Yo, for real.
Think it's a game. It's cool to talk shit about your opponent. You want to start you trying to stir up the pot to make money and all that shit. That's cool. But the minute you start involving people's fucking families, especially deceased ones, that's a wound that goes deep.
Oh,
That
big time, dude.
that shit don't heal. You feel me? That's a cheap shot.
bro. I tell you straight out. I would. I'd be like, yo, I'll meet you in the parking lot. We don't even need an octagon. I'll
Word.
meet you in the parking lot.
Shit, I'll poison that motherfucker breakfast, bro.
Nah, that's not that satisfying. I want to hear. I want to hear the crunch of your bones underneath my fucking fist.
Motherfucker be looking like King Jaffe when I'm done with this nigga.
Oh. But nah, Edwards' guy is correct. It's like, yo, where do you draw the line?
No,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a fight. Oh, it's a fight game. All right. When you come across your boy Kobe Covington and whatever, and he laid out in the parking lot, on some WWE shit with a lead pipe next to him,
Yeah. It's the
somebody's gonna
fight
tell
game.
you, yep, that's the fight game.
Yep. Oh, or better yet, that's the life game. Because you don't get to fucking say whatever the fuck you want to say without any repercussions.
Nope. You know what I'm
Not in the
saying?
streets.
Yo,
But
man, that shit was that's I saw that press conference. That shit was mad wild, bro.
yeah.
Ooh.
And he threw the fucking water bottle at him and shit.
That's beyond disrespectful, bro.
Word.
Yo, who won
Yo,
that
show, did
fight?
you see Edwards? He won by unanimous decision.
I didn't get to see it. I think I was on stream with you.
Nah, you left. You left early for some reason.
I did?
Like, yeah,
All
like
me
it
and
was
Ray heard
Oh
was
no,
fuck you
my
and you
phone.
left.
I was on my phone. I remember.
like it wasn't even close. Like Edwards pretty much dominated the fight the whole night.
Yeah.
Is it me or Edwards became better after getting lucky? Like he got lucky with the kick. I felt like he was supposed to lose that fight, and then all of a
No.
sudden he can't lose.
Well, here's the thing. Edwards was undefeated for 10 fights before he had that fight with Kamal Usman. Kamal Usman, I think, was the last person to beat him, but he beat him with wrestling. So Edwards was there ready to wrestle. Kamal Usman's boxing got a lot better, so it surprised Edwards. But the coach told Edwards like, "Yo, listen, you about to lose this fucking fight. You got to do something." And Edwards was like, "All right, I got one last trick in me," and bow head kicked him. Edwards is a world class striker, so that wasn't a lucky strike. That was just
It was set up
that
perfect.
was the perfect timing.
Perfect setup.
Yeah.
Usman said it himself. He did that same move before, and I did the same shit. He was timing me. He said it in a Joe Rogan podcast. He's like, "Yo, he set me up lovely. One
Yep.
mistake."
That's all it takes in the fight game.
Yeah.
Yo, that's it, man. That's all it takes.
Yeah, but yo, and to go back to
What's going on with Usman?
Usman, just had a title. Well, he had a fight with Kamar Chepchesky in the middleweight division. He held his own, but it was like 2 weeks notice. But I don't know when he's in another fight. I'll look him up. Uh,
Oh shit! You stopped driving?
shit, did he stop driving abruptly? So far, I don't think he has another fight. Or he has the next fight.
Okay.
But yeah, he just fought Chimavek. And he lost to him by decision, but he if that was a 5-round fight, I think he'd have won. Because he was getting better throughout the fight.
Gotcha.
But yeah, yo, if you think about it, the WWE pours a lot of money into 1-2 fighters and then lets the other fighters eat off of that.
Yeah.
The UFC pours a lot of money into itself. Because you don't
Right.
really, unless it's John Jones,
McGregor.
McGregor, or Ronda Rousey, you don't really see them having those commercials. Best in the world. The blah, blah, blah. The blah, 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 blah. and then versus blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see any of
Right.
that. Like Joe, to be honest with you, I have not seen one promotion for a boxing match either. When people are like, yo, Canelo's fighting this weekend. To who? When the fuck was this? Like, you gotta follow this shit on your own now. There's no more, yo. There's no more, yo, everybody, we're gonna keep you updated. Nah, it's like, fuck that. It happened on Tuesday.
I mean, even though he stole mad money from Mike, ain't no more Don Kings.
Yeah.
Don King out there promoting the fight 6 months before it even happened.
No more
Yeah.
promoting.
You know what I'm saying?
They're too busy going around saying, touch me and I'll sue.
They need the Mayweather 24/7 back.
Yo, that was dope. I'm not even gonna lie. That made me more interested in the fight.
Yeah, me too.
Seeing them train. I think the last time they did that was with Mayweather's boy and that Spanish kid that quit because he got punched in the lever. You know what I'm talking about, right? What was it?
Ryan Garcia and Tank.
Yeah, I think that was the last time they did it 24/7.
Punch me in the lever.
I got a pain in my chest and I can't breathe.
Well, you know, and then and that story that came afterwards is somebody told Drop Dime and told Tank that he had already injured his fucking liver. So,
but I mean,
fucked up. And it's fucked up because it was like a family. It was like a family member too.
But Tank had that motherfucker figured out to begin with. He kept saying during the whole shit, bro, you ain't nothing but a left hook. You ain't nothing but a left hook. And every time this man threw the left hook, Tank was ready for it. Because you could tell Tank was ready for that left hook, but that straight right hand kept catching Tank. And Garcia ain't never adjusted to that fucking right hand. He just kept throwing that left hook. And that was when Tank was like, all right, I got a time. Lever. Let me push the lever here. That's the one difference between boxing and MMA. You can outthink your opponent in boxing. There's so many different tricks of the trade that you can make somebody do something. And people are stubborn in boxing. They'll keep trying to go for that right overhand right, and you time it. MMA, all those little tricks can be negated by something. You have all these tricks for wrestling. Somebody leg kicks you, now you can't stand. There's no more tricks in the wrestling. Now you gotta fight. You got all them tricks in fighting. Somebody grab you in a fucking clinch, and now all them tricks is gone. You know, it's not as sciencey as boxing is.
Science, I like that.
Yeah,
You do
clinical definition.
Did you see Ryan Garcia had a fight recently too? You speaking about liver?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he just won. He knocked somebody out. I ain't see who it was.
Oh, that was the dude. That was the dude where he would have beef with De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Oscar Durati? Was it him?
Yeah, he started Oscar he started talking shit about Oscar. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. My man said, yo, there's no miscommunication. I speak English perfectly.
Construction on road ahead.
Yo, I saw the person. He's like, yo, there's no miscommunication. I speak English perfectly. I know what the fuck you said. It's like shit. But yo, listen. In a couple of years, you could tell that this dude would have been way more prepared for Gervonta Davis. He got that fight a little bit too early.
Yeah,
well, that's what happened with Canelo. That's what happened with Canelo and Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather made Carnelo look like a fucking newbie.
Right, and Canelo at that time already had like 30 fights.
Yeah. But that's the difference. There's levels to this shit. That's the difference when you fight a good fighter and you fight a fucking great legendary fighter.
Right, that's the difference between quantity and quality.
Yeah. Like, yo, you can even tell after Carnelo fought Mayweather, he changed up his style and he started fighting more with more intelligence.
Well, after the fight, he learned how to fucking dodge.
He was duck,
No, that
dive,
no, no,
dodge.
no. That even to now, you ask Canelo, he goes, you know, Canelo, up until that time was mad Mexican. You know what I'm saying? No, no, not being racist, not being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But he would sit there and eat punches,
Yeah,
and
just
it
move
wasn't
forward.
until yeah, and it wasn't until Mayweather was dodging all of his shit that he was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Once he fought Mayweather, he was like, "Oh shit!" But if I move my head this way and that way, whatever, oh shit! There's levels. I don't have
yeah.
to use my face as the punching bag.
Word. The Rocky Balboa movie was a movie. It wasn't real life. It wasn't a training segment. My man downloaded the fucking How to Box 101 and he watched Rocky and shit. Come on, you ain't so bad. You ain't so tough. Nah, man,
Right.
put your hands up. Your hands need to be up.
Exactly.
I
But
got I got a question for y'all. What's the best fight y'all ever seen?
In boxing,
Yeah.
shit.
ooh,
I'll go first because I already know mine. I was watching it the other day because I heard about it. Tommy the Hitman Hearns against Hagler. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah,
They went at it.
yeah.
Boom, bang.
Yo, there was yo, dude. I don't know their names, but I think it was No, it was Prime Time something versus some Spanish dude, and they had 4 fights, and every single one of them fights was legendary. I watched one of them. It was like, yo, a war, bro. This was back in the fucking 80s.
Damn.
Prime
We
time.
gotta look that up.
Yeah, I think it was like welterweight or like middleweight. No, it was like one of the lightweight guys, bro. That motherfucker. Woo! It was either Prime Time or Showtime. Let me see. Prime.
Look them up. Look them
After.
up. There's been a couple of matches like that. 4 matches. Fucking Barrera and Morales. I don't know if you've seen those. The 2 Mexicans. They always came out bloody. 12 rounds.
Word.
Marquez
that-
fucking Pacquiao was crazy too.
Yo, but I saw a bunch of uh I'm sorry, I'm looking it up to try to find out who it is, but
You good?
I know it was Camacho. There was back in the when I used to watch boxing, I used to watch for Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr.,
yeah,
De La Hoya, like, but you'll see them like own the fight. You know what I'm saying? And it would like each one of them was a different master. Like Bernard Hopkins was just you could tell that man was playing chess every fight. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Roy Jones Jr. was just fast and he was smooth with it. That motherfucker was like butter. Like he was handmade butter. That's how smooth that motherfucker was. And De La Hoya would cut off the ring and shit. That was
right.
when
De La
boxing was
Hoya,
boxing, bro.
people forget how good De La Hoya actually was.
Yeah.
Fucking Hopkins was a technician, a nasty fucking Philly fighter. Nigga knew all the tricks. He was one of my favorite fighters, bro. 46 knocking out people still. That was crazy.
Yeah, no. I used to love watching Julio Cesar Chavez. Like him and Macho Camacho had some wars, and even though he won almost all the fights against Camacho, like those were wars. If you saw those
Yeah.
two fighting, you knew that you're gonna be entertained for the night.
Word.
Yo, Hooch, I
Yep.
kind of stopped. I stopped dislike. I started disliking Julio Cesar Chavez when they cheated that black guy out of that fight in the 12th round with 1 second to go, and Julio knocked him down, and he stopped the fight. The guy won the whole fight. I don't know if you saw that one,
Nah, I don't. I really don't remember that one. But if
bro.
Caesar, if Cesar knocked him down, you know they do that. They do have those fights where the bell can't save you.
Bro, the black guy fought, beat him the whole fight. Nasty. He won all 12 rounds. In the 12th round, with like 2 seconds left, Julio knocked him down. The black guy, all he had to do was stand up to win, and the ref stopped the fight. The black guy's looking at him like, "Yo, why you stopping the fight? I'm good. Like I'm up. Like I won." And he stopped the fight.
Hmm.
Because he didn't realize he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
That's basically it. I stopped I wasn't liking him after that. Like that's cheating.
Man said, oh, he got knocked down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, he done.
Or, nah, he can't continue. It's 1 second left. They're gonna hurt you.
Look, he's breathing heavy. He's knocked out. Get him out of here.
I mean, I don't really don't remember that one, but
I seen. Did you did you see when Zab Judah got knocked out? Try to
with the
stand
chicken
up.
legs,
Word. Stood up, said something to the ref and fell right.
Man, that's
Out
scary.
football.
You see he shows lips so close.
My bad.
hey Joe.
I got some big
I'm
lips.
just
I'm
saying.
taking over.
It's just scary. You had the phone like this, and then you and like damn. No, but yeah, man, it it's crazy how sports nowadays ain't the same, and it can't always be the
Nah.
rules. It's got to be the players, man. Back, there's no more pride in being champions. Like, I'm not gonna say that the champions now don't have pride, but back in the day, I think that motherfuckers was like, I don't care if we fight for free. I want to be champion. Now motherfuckers is like, we got to fight for at least $20 million before I, go get for that title.
Yeah, I mean, it's like nobody wants to. How do I say this?
Mm.
It's like everybody wants to get in the fight and already be a top earner,
Yeah,
or they have that one fight and then be like, I should be a top earner.
Watch out.
Like,
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
are you kidding me?
yeah. It's like you can't even box yet, and you want $100 million.
Yeah,
But
for real.
the crazy shit is they're making it. Look at Jake Paul. He fought the hot dog vendor at that Mike Tyson fight that my uncle's friend went to and knocked him out. And he wants
He
millions of dollars a fight.
yeah, didn't he have? He just had another fight
Yeah,
recently.
over the weekend. Yeah, he
Yeah, when
knocked
he
him out in the
knocked.
first round.
Yeah, and I'm like, who the fuck did he fight? I don't know who this is.
Nobody knew who that was. Jake Paul didn't even know who the fuck he was fighting. Let's find out who that was. Who is? Oh, this fight. Following his achievement of his first professional box, now aiming for Vlad. Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Andre August. That's who he fought.
Who?
Andre August. Who is Andre August? Born in Houston, August has a 10-1-1 record with 5 wins via knockout. At the amateur level, he was a 3-time regional Gold Gloves champion and 2 times Texas State runner-up. August turned pro in two. Get the fuck out of here!
I
There's
already
no
know
way that
that.
Jake Paul knocked his ass out in the first fuck. You know, it's funny. There's actual footage of people saying that fight was rigged.
Oh, okay. I believe it. Believe it.
They actually have the full fight on YouTube right now.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see this shit. He's 10-1-1 with 5 KOs.
Yo, is Holly Holmes kickboxing again?
I think she's still fighting.
I saw like an old fight of her. I thought it was an old fight. She was getting her ass beat.
Is she?
That's weird. I don't know. I really don't know if she's fighting again.
If she is, she got her ass whooped.
Her last fight was
I ran
in
into this clip. I was
July
like, damn.
15th. Her last fight was July 15th, and they
Was it a
overturned
win?
it. It's a draw. I don't know. It says second round.
Nah,
It
this ain't
ended in
it
the
then.
second.
The one I saw, she got knocked out. It looked like a pride ring. It looked like it was kickboxing. She got her ass beat.
Nah, she's still in the UFC. I don't think she was. That must have been an old fight.
All right, cool.
'Cause, yo, you know, Anthony Pettis and Ben Henderson, they had their third
Yeah.
fight in the karate shit, and by unanimous decision, Anthony Pettis beat Ben Henderson again.
Well, that's because it was karate. Ben Henderson is a puncher.
Well, he's more of a wrestler, but yo, Anthony Pettis knocked him out in WEC, tapped him out in the UFC, and then kicked him and got the decision and kicked in karate.
Is,
Karate.
is that the Henderson that knocked out Bigsby?
No, that's Dan Henderson. Ben Henderson is
Okay.
the Hawaiian. He's Hawaiian or Filipino or black. One of them. He's the guy with the
He's
afro
a,
that had
yeah,
mad pressure.
he's the one. He's the one that got kicked in the off the cage.
Yeah, the ninja kick, where Anthony Pettis ran off the cage and kicked him.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, I got the fight on right now. I want to see this shit.
My man got the live review of the fight right here. Live reactions.
I don't know if it's lies.
Wow. He has to be
There it is,
fighting
ladies
people
and
that don't have
gentlemen.
any. Yo, Jake Paul is
I,
smart. He's fighting
I,
people that don't have much boxing experience because one, he got his hand down. Two, he's coming in with his hands down.
so
He got no
so
snapback on his on his jab.
so
Well, he
then
got
we don't believe this guy was 10-1 or whatever. Is that what we're saying?
nah. There's no way he's a Golden Glove. There's no way this fucking guy was a Golden Glove boxer. Fuck the professional. There's no way this guy was a Golden Glove boxer. He should have been way faster than Jake Paul, unless they're fighting at 200 pounds over his weight limit.
I
Fucking
feel like
crazy.
Jake Paul is a lot better than we give him credit to be. He fought
Jake
a
Paul
real
can lick my
boxer.
nuts.
Bro,
Whoa.
Jake Paul can
you
lick
know,
my
Hey,
nuts. Okay.
bro,
keep the freaky stuff to yourself.
show. Let me ask you a question. How nice would you think I am in basketball if I was beating little kids?
And then you played a professional basketball player and you almost beat him, you must be nice.
Okay, so
Isn't
let's
Tommy
go.
Fury professional?
No.
I thought he was
Tommy
a
Fury is just
professional
Tyson
boxer.
Fury. He's just Tyson Fury's fucking brother that has professional boxing fights. That motherfucker didn't fight neither.
He don't have a
Ah,
camp.
see,
He
I
got
didn't know
trained
that.
by his brother. Yeah.
I thought he was a boxer.
Bro, everybody he's fought had a name at one point. Nate Robinson was
Nah,
a former basketball player. Your boy Ben was a UFC champion for shortly, but he was a UFC champion. Woodley's the same thing too, but
they're
he's not
wrestlers.
dumb. He's not there. Yeah, exactly. He's picking wrestlers or people like Nate Robinson, where he has a fucking a 6-inch height advantage.
So we don't give him credit for beating fighters. These
No,
are fighters that got
no,
in there with men
no.
that
Even
train every
Silver,
day.
even Silver, he fought Silver when Silver was over the hill and Silver couldn't use his legs.
And Silva almost knocked his ass out. Bro, the
My man, you're
all you
telling me
had to do.
he's coming with his hands already down. That right there tells me, you know, he's somebody who's never boxed in his life.
All you got to do is watch him fight, and you can tell that he's not a fighter. He's like, yeah, he knows a little tricks here and there, and he doesn't have that initial fear that's gonna prevent him from throwing punches. But to anybody with some like you
Watch
put him
out.
up in
Vehicle
there
on
with
shoulder ahead.
Javante,
Like,
he's gonna get fucked up. Like when Logan Paul fought Mayweather, and Logan
yeah.
Paul hit Mayweather a little too hard, and Mayweather hit him in the body. Like, yo, relax. It's supposed to be an exhibition. It was like every 30 seconds, Mayweather had to remind Logan, like, yo, at any time I can kill you. Relax. That's what would happen if Jake Paul actually had a fucking professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting people that have the same records as him, but I'm pretty sure one, they're nervous by the lights because this is the most promotion they ever had in their life. Probably the most money they had. They're getting, starstruck or fucking octagon fucking nerves and shit like that. He only fought Woodley twice because
No, I'm gonna send you a video so you can see. I watched the video of everybody's, all the champions' opponents, Tank Davis, all them people. The people
Right.
they fought were the same way or worse. There was niggas that were 0 and 37. So we can't be that biased with him. I'll show
27.
you the video, bro.
when did he fight him?
They all the fights before they fought, like the last 5 fights with the champions, were all against trash. 0 and
Show
37, 0 and
sh-
3.
show me that video because I
I'm gonna
remember
show
watching
you.
Tank Davis fight in the undercard against Mayweather and McGregor, and he wasn't fighting no bum like that.
I got
Yeah,
you. Hold on.
you can show me all the videos you want because I actually watched boxing back in the day, and I know because I don't get my information from another fucking child that makes videos on YouTube based off other people's opinions. Because I don't remember Tank Davis ever having a fucking interpromotional fight with an MMA wrestler. You remember that, Hutch?
Say it again.
Did you ever remember seeing Tank Davis have a fucking fight with an MMA wrestler?
No.
Did Mayweather, besides Conor McGregor, did he ever just start fighting
No.
UFC fighters?
No.
No, he fought fighters. He fought De La Hoya. He fought fucking
Yeah.
the Trinidad.
Hopkins. Yeah.
He fought
We
everybody.
fought them.
Zab Judah.
We
Yeah, he
fought
fought
them.
everybody. So we got to give
Victor
Jake
Ortiz. He fought
Paul.
Victor too.
Yeah, we got to give Jake Paul credit because Mayweather fought everybody.
No.
There's a video out there, Hutch.
I know there's a video out there, but
Yeah, yeah. There's a video out there somewhere.
listen, man.
That-
At the end of the day, I don't respect any of the. I don't respect any of the Pauls, Logan or Jake.
it's just too fucking convenient. It's too there's no such thing as a coincidence, and this just is looking too raff. You know what I'm saying? It's looking a little too raff. But yo, before we get a call tonight, you asked me a question when we got on the site together before we got on air, and you said, "Why does our team suck?"
Well, you know, one week you got Zach Wilson's the AFC Player of the Week, and then the next week he looked like he just got off the fucking bus.
Yeah, because remember what I told you last week? He kept his eyes on one person and threw the
Right.
ball and hoped and prayed. This time he looked around and said, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What am I supposed to do? Fuck it! I'm gonna fumble it."
Damn.
My man said, "Oh, he's wide open. Fuck! He's wearing a Miami jersey. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to throw it to him." And then he gets sacked 50 fucking times.
Man, I just don't know. I was like, I'm rooting for the kid. I'm like, okay, you had a great week last week. You're a fucking Player of the Week. And then this past week, I was just like, what was that?
Yeah, and we're officially out of the playoffs. Yeah, and get
Yeah.
this: the Giants, if they win against Philly, they have a 2% chance of making it to the playoffs. They have a 2% chance of making it to the playoffs if the Giants win.
I'm sorry, man.
It's better than nothing.
I want I want them to lose. Just fucking lose.
Yeah,
Get better draft picks. I'm gonna beat a dead horse. Ever since the beginning of the year, I said that the Giants is not close to the same talent level as the top teams in the NFL. It's just being truthful. You know what I'm saying? I do say this thing though, that in 4 starts, Tommy DeVito has shown me better pocket awareness than Daniel Jones has in 5 years.
yeah.
I just don't know how like. And then going back to the Zach Wilson stuff, it's like he looked so good a week ago. Was making the throws, he looked confident. And then this past week, and he looked like he just picked up a football and the first time in his life.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. It's so bad how that shit looks, and there's no. I don't even want to say there's no protection for him, but there's no need to have protection for him because he's not getting the ball where he needs to go. Fucking Garrett Wilson had no fucking yards.
Wow, that's sad.
How was your motherfucking top wide receiver have no passes thrown to him?
I mean, I know they still have Xavier. The fuck is his name? Howard, something Howard, and they had Jalen Ramsey. They just came back from IR. So maybe that's why Wilson didn't have any catches for him.
Probably either that or Zach didn't know where the fuck he was.
Mm.
Shit.
Now, what would you have said had Zach Wilson borrowed a line from damn, who was it? It was Mark. Who was it? I see Ghost out there.
Wasn't that
Was it?
Tua?
No, it was a Jets player, a Jets quarterback against I know it was against the Pats.
Was that Fitzpatrick?
It wasn't Fitzpatrick.
I'm gonna look it up.
God damn it, Ron. Who the fuck was the fucking quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
There you go.
The New
Look
York
at that.
Jets are disappointed and angry. Quarterback Sam Darnold's comment about him seeing ghosts made it on air during the Monday Night Football game. Darnold was wearing a microphone for ESPN's broadcast of the New York 33-0 loss to New England. Fuck him. We got somebody going up other people's asses, and now we see ghosts. And they got the the Jets and the Giants. Right now, the Giants have the 6th pick in the draft, and the Jets have the 7th pick. And the Chicago Bears have the first from the
The
Panthers,
Panthers.
the 5th, the 72nd, the 107th, the 127th, and the 140.
Oh
140.
yeah,
They got
yeah. The Bears got a lot of draft picks.
they ready to fucking build a new team.
Well, they need to give Justin Fields help. I mean, they got DJ Moore now and Mooney. They got a decent tight end. They got to continue to build that offensive line.
Shit. I'm over here watching the video of him saying that he sees ghosts. Right now, they're
I
just
mean,
showing him
that
get
was.
sacked 50
I
times.
mean, that was Belichick back when he had that fucking defense. He made a lot of people see ghosts.
What you said?
Actually, that's when Belichick had that defense. He made a lot of people see ghosts.
The word. Shit. But yo, right now the playoff picture on the AFC, the Ravens clinched, and that's it. And then the NFC, the 49ers, the Cowgirls, and the Eagles clinched.
A
Or
playoff spot.
as Hodge likes to say, the lit and
Yeah.
all clinched. They all clinched.
The Cowgirls and the Eagles.
They all clinched. But who you think is gonna take it this year? Remember, the Giants have a 2% chance if they win. So there's still a shot.
Bro, you know what it is? You know, if the receivers in KC can actually hold on to the fucking ball, you can say KC because the defense has played good. You know, and Mahomes is Mahomes, but I mean, they might have to go to fucking the replacement way and fucking use Stickum.
Right? Shit. Just until, I mean, the refs are on their side anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yo, Joseph, until the Jaguars are out of it, the Jaguars are winning the chip.
I mean, the Ravens look like they'll be the best team in the AFC one week and then look mediocre another week. So it's like there's no real, even though they have like good records, there's no like real dominant team.
Yeah.
Like even the 49ers, who lately have looked great, at the beginning of the year, they didn't look so good.
Yeah, they needed Taylor Swift. Oh, wait, Taylor Swift is with the 49ers or the Chiefs. I keep
The
getting confused.
Chiefs.
See, they needed Taylor Swift to go to the Chiefs so that way they can start winning the 49ers.
Right. You know, then you have the Eagles, who were basically a one-loss team until the last 3 weeks, and they've lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Kroos is not around. I know he dodging me. I know he dodging me because our teams play.
Yeah, but but you know he's gonna say it's because it hurts.
Of course. Of course it's because it hurts. Not the fact that the offensive coordinator don't know how to fucking call an offensive game.
Word. Ravens and Lions at the Super Bowl. I think you meant to say the Jaguars and the Lions.
I don't know. Then you have Miami that looks like they're fucking can beat everybody one week, and then another week they look like they can lose to anybody.
Well, because they're playing the fucking Jets the week that they look like they could beat anyone, and they're playing other people when they look like they can lose.
Let's be nice.
Shit,
Let's be nice. Miami put 70 points on the team, bro.
I hear you.
We can't deny that. 70 points, bro. That's a Madden score right there.
Yo, for fucking real.
You know what's to happen that they can't do it again? You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Like
Word.
this is like the first time in a long time where I don't think it's any clear cut, favorites.
Yeah,
Like they all have like some kind of question mark. Can the Chiefs wide receivers catch the ball? Can the Dolphins actually, can beat the better teams in the league? Can
and
Trevor
Hurts be a
Lawrence
good quarterback.
stay healthy lately? Can uh, can Dak Prescott, because it was always going to come down to Dak Prescott, can he lead the Cowgirls to the it's Jalen Hurts' fault that the team hasn't scored a touchdown because he has no touchdowns in the last 3 games. Just stupid shit like that. Like there's no, like even the Lions. Or like what team were you gonna get? You're gonna get a team that fucking beat the Broncos this week, or you're gonna get the team that lost they almost lost to the Bears.
Yeah,
But like I said, I would enjoy this postseason because it really will be. It's an open field right now. To me, there's no. Oh, that's a number one team. Nobody else can touch them.
yeah, shit. But yo, do you think Aaron Rodgers is gonna play this season?
I think so. He
You
got
think?
cleared. He got cleared.
Yeah. I mean, you think that they're waiting for us to get like the third or fourth pick in the draft, and him go, it's time to win, so we get the fucking ninth pick of the draft.
I don't know. It could happen.
There you go, Toe. I sent you the first
Could
couple of
happen.
fights, so you can see. Give my man Jake Paul a chance, B.
Who is this?
That's Tank Davis. That's all his first fights. They were either debuting or they sucked.
Okay, so Hodge,
Yeah.
his fight in 2012, his first fight was against Joe Fitzpatrick, 19 wins, 7 losses.
Who?
Tank Davis, that was his first fight. Then he fought somebody that was 0-4, and then he fought two people that debuted. That he was 4 fights in. I don't see an NBA player here though. Then he fought somebody that's
No.
4-7, 1-1, 2-8, 3-9. Then 47-31. I still don't see MMA wrestlers.
Well, the debut guys are worse than MMA wrestlers, bro.
Nah.
We
You
got
don't
one,
think
two,
so?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fights in the first 3 years. Jake Paul is 6-1 in the last 5 years.
Not bad. I think that's a good record.
He's
I think they
fighting
should
these
start
people
treating
within
him
three
better.
months.
What happened?
He's fighting these people within 3 months of themselves.
Damn.
Well, that's how they when they young they fight every 3 months.
Well, Jake Paul must be
So,
old as shit.
see, Julio Cesar Chavez had 120 fights.
Yeah.
I heard fucking Canelo got about the same. They don't count it or something. He was fighting in Mexico. I heard.
Because it was amateur fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but the difference between
Quote
Jake
unquote
Paul
amateur fight.
and the difference between Jake Paul and Tank Davis is Tank Davis had to take any fight he can get to fight. Jake Paul is out here calling his shots.
True. I agree with
He
that.
gets to pick and choose. He's getting money out the woozah to fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Hutch ain't heard that expression in a minute.
It's definitely old school.
Out the woozah.
Who's somebody you would
Serenity
want to
now.
feed him?
Serenity
You
now.
know what?
Serenity now.
I got somebody.
CM Punk.
What about Jake Paul against Adrian A.B. Broner? The Problem. That would be a good
Nah.
fight.
Is he still fighting?
Hell yeah, he's still fighting. He's still young. He only like 37. That would be a good fight.
Well,
I
no.
think
He's
you
34,
said
but
no.
once he lost to Homeboy, he started declining.
Well, usually anytime you lose to anybody, you start declining.
Yeah, but I mean, like he fell off. Like my man was at one point the next Mayweather, and then turned into the next Mayweather wannabe.
I don't know why, because that he took that beating like a champ. He got knocked down like 7 times and got up and finished the fight. He took that ass whipping like a champ. I thought. I don't know why he started to decline.
What do you mean you don't understand how you started this decline?
He took the same ass whipping that Crawford gave to fucking Spencer, and I still think Spencer's good. Uh-oh, what did I do to Toe? He's malfunctioning. Oh,
I
who's your
mean,
favorite boxer?
now nobody.
Nah, all time.
I mean, dude, it's like back in the days, if you had a favorite boxer, like he dominated. Now it's like you like somebody
Okay,
and he'll win like 2 fights and then he'll lose like the next 3.
so all right, so show the reason why you can't have Jake Paul versus Adrian Broner is because Adrian Broner fights at 147 pounds, and Jake Paul fights at 200. Jake Paul will take the fight, no problem. He'll want that fight, but Broner
Jake
to put
Paul's
on
a
60 pounds, I don't know if he do that.
Jake Paul's a heavyweight. That's a
But
heavyweight.
He's a
no, but
cruiserweight. That's cruiserweight.
yeah, but I mean, how much? I mean, how much did he weigh compared to Nate Robinson? I mean, I know Nate Robinson is a stocky guy, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like Nate Robinson is stocky, but I don't think they would be the same weight.
nah.
Paul weighed
Really?
in at
Yo,
189 pounds, while Robinson weighed in 181.
Really?
Yeah.
That is surprising.
what about when he fought Silva? Silva was used to be a middleweight, but then again, he used to fight at 205 when he beat Griffin's ass. So you never know.
Yeah.
Hmm. That is, I'm so
So
surprised that I'm so surprised that Nate weigh that much. I mean, damn.
So he was 186 for Anderson Silva,
Damn.
and Jake Paul came in at 186 and a half.
How tall is Jake Paul?
Okay.
Jake Paul is 6'1".
Yeah, he should be fighting like at 150, 154. Like, why is he so big? He don't even look that big. He's bigger than Canelo.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's crazy. He's actually John Jones fight. John Jones size. John Jones is 200 pounds.
No, John Jones right now is I think 230. Because remember he's a
Oh,
heavyweight champion, and John Jones I think is like 6'7".
Yeah, Jones is tall.
He's 6'4". He's a lanky
Yeah, Joseph.
motherfucker though.
Yeah, Joseph.
he,
I can agree with that. Yeah, Canelo and Triple G. Yeah, I can get behind those two fighters.
his reach is 86, I think, or 82. It's in the 80s. I remember.
Who, Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is some kind of crazy shit because yes, them long
80,
ass arms.
84 and a half inches.
84 and a half fucking gorilla reach.
He's 248 pounds.
See, that's
The weight
new
limit
John
I think for
Jones.
250 is the weight limit for the heavyweight I think is 250.
That's the new John Jones. The old one used to remind me of 199.
It was 205.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the light heavyweight limit in UFC 205. Now think about it. Jake Paul fought Ben Askren, who was a welterweight,
Right.
175. Tyron Woodley, who's a welterweight, 175. Anderson Silva, who's a middleweight, 185. Nate Robertson, who you know damn well he ain't fucking played basketball at 180 fucking pounds, so he put on that muscle. Tyson Fury's brother, he looked like he lost weight to fight at 190. You know what I'm saying? The guy that he just knocked out looked like he fucking had to put on mad weight to be 190 because he looked, you know, when you make weight you look vascular, you get all these cuts and shit like that. This motherfucker looked like a bodybuilder. Like he looked like he was water weighted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there was no cuts, none. Like he looked like he was overhydrated and shit. That's also a problem too. You get all that weight, that muscle weight on you, and you get slower and shit. My man Show said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna get me a 20-piece chicken Mac nugget with a large fries, 2 large Cokes, a Big Mac, a McChicken, an egg roll,
And a
a
chocolate
fucking
chip.
apple pie, and another 6-piece chicken Mac nugget. Fuck it. I got my wife's card today.
And don't forget the chocolate shake.
Word. And while you at it, throw in another 4-piece McNugget for the way home." Put some pickles on the McNuggets.
Yeah.
Yo, Joseph wants a McFlurry, Show. Put some pickles in the McFlurry.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yo, there was one time I went to Subway's, and I had Show on speaker because he wanted to order a sandwich. I'm like, yo, let me get this. And he's like, and some pickles. And the motherfucker picked up the pickles. I said, yo, no. Don't you fucking put no pickles on my. I hung up our show. I said, fuck that. I'm not getting you a sandwich now. You almost fucked up my sandwich. Like, shit. I take my food seriously.
Facts.
Or pickle fury. But I mean, shit. Yo, the last topic of the day, because we're going to end it at 11. Shaq said that we got to start talking about Stephen Curry in the greatest of all time talk. Do you feel that Steph Curry is one of the GOATs?
Yeah, yeah. I can give him one of the goals simply because his jump shot is so, for lack of a better word, it's wet.
Yeah, but you think that makes him a better player than Kareem and Jordan and LeBron and Kobe, and Vince Carter?
But sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah, Vince Carter, yeah,
Yo,
he
Vince
better
Carter
than
was
that.
the greatest player to ever do it. Don't let them
He could
motherfuckers fool you.
he could have been
He was. That
could.
motherfucker won 3 championships. They ain't giving no credit for it. Shit.
I mean, look, the guy, touches the ball because he mainly brings it up. You know what I'm saying? If you get too close to him, he can drive into the lane. I mean, you can't. We all know you can't give him too much space to shoot because the jump shot is agua. She just
Yeah.
goes right there, bro. It's nasty, you know. And unfortunately, how do you become a goat when people try to imitate you? What is the NBA doing all right now? Trying to take
Every-
those Curry shots.
yeah. That's because now everybody knows that when you have an entire team that can shoot threes, the only way to beat them is to shoot threes instead of playing defense on the three.
hmm But right now it's like, okay, guard him up. He can literally drop 40 points a night if he wants to.
Yeah, but in the GOAT debate, like my man, he ain't got no defensive player of the year. He ain't got no fucking, like, he let another man be MVP when he went. Like, wasn't that the thing with Kobe? He was like, nah, Kobe can't be the best because Shaq was the MVP of the playoffs 2 times out of the 5 times he won. He needed Shaq to win the playoffs. My man, he needed Kevin Durant to win the playoffs, to win the championship. If you're gonna go on that logic.
True, very true.
Like, yo, one of the best shooters in the world behind Jason Kidd and Vince Carter and Reggie Miller, I got you. But as the GOAT, I don't
Well,
know
he didn't
about all
say. But
that.
see, Shaq didn't say the goat. He said one other ghost.
I think he was saying like top 5. But I still wouldn't even say that.
I wouldn't put him top 5, but I would definitely put him. I would say top 10 to top 15.
Yo, but when Draymond Green, I don't even know how Draymond Green's that much of a fucking factor. But when Draymond Green got suspended, they lost like 7 in a row. I don't want that. I'm over exaggerating, but they lost a lot. He couldn't bring the team to the fucking players by himself.
I don't know about that.
We talking about Steph Curry. You might want to mute yourself. You lucky I'm a lip reader.
Yeah, you
And
could
your ass
word. You
got,
could read. I was like, how you
because
heard me?
your lips are fucking the size of fucking hot
So
air
your lips
balloons.
is moving.
No, because dead ass. He was like, who y'all talking about? And I was like, we talking about Steph Curry, bro. That's who we talking about.
Oh shit! I'm like, I'm on mute. How you heard me?
I seen you. I seen every word that came out your mouth. But
Word,
Shaq is saying that Steph Curry is now in the debate for the GOAT.
bro. You talking about Steph Curry, the guy that won one after Durant left, and Durant, the guy that hasn't won one?
That just means Durant sucked.
That's what I'm saying. Did he? I thought you was talking about Steph sucking.
No, I was saying that Durant was MVP both times that he won the championship with him.
You also
Everybody
said,
gave shit to Kobe because Shaq was the MVP. And Iguodala was MVP the first time they won the championship.
that is true. Bro,
Again, to me,
there was a Super Bowl
he's not
that Tom
top
Brady was
10,
in the
but
Super Bowl. Champ, my bad. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. You heard me? There was a Super Bowl where Tom Brady
Well,
wasn't
Tom
the
Brady
Super Bowl
was
champion.
what,
Yeah, that was when he lost to the Giants.
he
No,
lost
he
twice to
wasn't
the
the
Giants and
MVP,
one.
is what I meant to say. That Deion Branch shit.
No, I feel you, but
There was a couple of Super Bowls where he wasn't the MVP.
Yeah.
You know,
that's different than basketball.
right,
Well, that's different than the standards they hold for basketball players.
right. Like I said, I'm not saying he's the top 5 or even top 10, but I would, if he's a first ballot Hall of Famer when his time in, and he gets in on his first time, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's bullshit. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
because of his shot, he has to be one of the best shooters in the world. But
Right, but see, what makes him better is that, like, look, his father had a great jump shot, but you didn't see people trying to do those crazy shots that Curry does now. Curry,
because you would have got shot in the face if you took a shot from fucking 50 feet out.
um, Curry runs when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. He's running around screens like a la Reggie Miller used to. Like this guy, he's in constant motion. I'm sorry, he's not like a James Harden where he's gonna try to play Olay defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he does it on both sides of the court. That's why, like I said, Shaq saying that we should consider Curry one of the best players of all time. I'm okay with that.
Let's get the actual
Quote.
yeah. Shaq said, now let's see. Okay. He goes, I'm wondering if it's time to start putting him as the best player of all time. That's the actual quote.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now Shaq is bugging.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can say he's one of the best players, but not the best player of all time.
I don't even think he's the best player in the league right now. To be honest with you, everybody's shocked at what LeBron James did, even though Jordan was doing something very similar in his last year. But like I was saying, everybody's shocked at doing what LeBron James is doing.
At his age, yeah.
But I wouldn't say the best of all time. Best shooter, yeah. I don't know about the best play because there's no defense. There's stats that can fucking. You know what? Let me look up Curry's awards. The motherfuckers gave me Seth. They gave me his fucking brother. All right. He won the MVP 2016 and 15. He won that Finals MVP only in 2020. He was All Rookie Team 2010, Sportsman Award, Associated Press Man of the Year, Shorty Award, Team Choice Conference. See, he was NBA All Team 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it? 4 times?
Okay.
Well, there's dots there. I don't know exactly how many times, but you look at these stats and it's like Team Choice Awards, the NAACP. There's only about 4 fucking NBA awards this man got. And then if you look at fucking Jordan or LeBron, they get upside down face just like Show.
Wow. Upside down face just like Show.
Word. I love fucking with Show because he be there and I'll be looking at him and he's like, I gotta fix it. He's still upside down. Fuck it. He's looking at you, Ho. No, but yeah, I
You
mean,
eyeballing me, boy? You eyeballing me?
yo. Also, real quick, Joseph, you still here? What do you think of that in season tournament? What do y'all think about the in season tournament? You think it was
I thought it was
a
bullshit.
success or?
It's a failure. To me, sorry, that was just another trophy that they can give LeBron that Jordan will never ever be able to get. And you know me, I have no love for Jordan.
Yeah. What about you, Show? While he tries to unmute himself.
I personally enjoyed it. It gave me something to look forward to. Uh, in the beginning of the season, I don't know if that makes sense. At the beginning of the season, you don't really have much to look. I never watched basketball the way I did this year. I was rooting. I like the new basketball courts. I like the new uniforms. They just gotta hone in on some of the rules and hone in on some of the bullshit, like the championship. Like they should change the name of that championship. Like you ain't a champ, bro. Like relax.
Yeah.
Like they should change. They should make it better. If you win this and you make it to the playoffs, you have home field advantage or something.
I
Something
think this
like
should
that.
I think this should happen right before the All-Star break, and if you win, you get a guaranteed spot into the second round of the playoffs.
Right.
Exactly. Something like that.
Some kind of incentives. But I mean, I like the courts, the new style courts. That was cool watching. Some of the designs in the courts and stuff like that. But to me, you basically had an in-season tournament that don't mean shit. It
Yeah.
don't affect. It don't affect the standings. It don't give the team. The only thing it does is that the players get paid more money. Okay, that don't mean. And it wasn't that much. I mean, to us, it's a lot of money. But what is every player gets an additional what 50K or was it
Five
500K? Or
500
if you win,
500,000.
right? If you win a tournament, but league minimum is like 3 million. So league minimum for like a 5 year veteran or something like that is like what 3-4 million.
Ye- Uh, league minimum for a veteran.
Yeah,
Veteran league minimum
400,000
NBA
maybe.
$2.72 million per year
right.
for a veteran. The league
Shit, if
minimum
I'm
in the
making that,
NBA
I'll take the
is
500.
minimum salary for players signing contracts in 2023 to 2024 is $1.1 million.
And they almost made half of the salary on one game. Shit, I'll take
But
it.
it's not one game. That's the
Niggas
problem.
told
It's a
me, yeah.
tournament. If it's different, if it's one game, but it's a series of games. It's a tournament. So you basically are saying, "Oh, we need you. We want you to play extra games because they still got to play the 82 games. So we want you to play extra games, and at the end, you get a shitty fucking trophy, and then this is 500K. But if you're on a team like the Lakers, and even when you're playing left bench, you already can making like $3.3 million. 500K don't mean shit because there's no incentive. There is no the only incentive this year was to make sure LeBron won the tournament the first time. That way they can say, "Oh, that's something that he has that Jordan don't." That's it. But you play those games, what happens? It could be a season-ending injury to somebody. You know what I'm saying? The costs don't outweigh the rewards.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the math here. What's that?
Yeah, Joseph, we said that last week too. I mean, it's some kind of incentive. Either you get an automatic playoff spot, um, you get a bigger your name
Yo,
your name is added to the lottery pot. Like you got a
yo,
couple more entries to sweeten the deal, something like that.
at $2 million, $2.2 million, you make $26,000 a game at 82 games.
So you basically quadruple that with that tournament. If you're a regular guy,
You got to win it though.
yeah,
Exactly.
it felt like LeBron was winning it for his teammates.
I don't know about for his teammates.
He ain't want no half a
Maybe
million. That's what
Nah, he wanted to be able to be the first.
he don't even spend that on his body. That's chump change.
No, he didn't give a fuck about the money. He gave a shit about that title that Jordan couldn't get.
I agree.
that's it.
Solidify his name in the history again.
Or Joseph goes, that in-season tournament is a waste. The prize should have been a high draft pick, in my opinion. Love the different course styles, but again, a waste of time. Maybe if they did this during the All-Star week. Nah, yeah. I mean that would be a good idea. Also, you get a set up for the fucking draft lottery. Boom, draft pick. Yeah.
Nah, that's a terrible idea. The strongest team is gonna get a fucking lottery pick. Hell nah.
What you still
Bro, whoa,
rather
whoa, whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa, whoa,
LeBron
whoa,
go
whoa, whoa,
to
whoa, whoa, stop,
the
stop,
worst
stop,
player?
stop, 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 stop. Did you say the best team? Bro, it's an
Well, not the
in-season tournament though. It's an in-season tournament that holds no bearings on the standings. The Lakers won the tournament, and if they go and they lose the rest of the season, they get nothing.
yeah, Hoach, but for
It,
you to
it
win
was
the
it's a
any
waste of
type of
time.
tournament, you gotta
It's
be
a waste of
good.
time.
You gotta be
No, you
okay.
don't. You don't. You gotta be lucky.
Detroit didn't win.
Bro,
You
you
gotta
gotta
be
be lucky. Okay, now what happened in one of those those tournament games? You know, Anthony, Mr. Glass, Edward, Davis gets hurt and he's out for the year.
over. I'm surprised he didn't
You
get
you
hurt to
just
begin with.
you just took a chance on winning an in-season tournament that holds no bearings to the final spots during the regular season. Bro, there really is no incentive to win the tournament. Not if you're already a millionaire, which most of these guys in the NBA are. When you are a veteran, you are basically a millionaire.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you winning, it don't give you anything. So if you win the in-season tournament and you're putting your players at risk of not playing during the regular season if they get hurt, it should be more than just a trophy that you get.
So you would agree with putting giving the winner a lottery pick or a lottery ball in the lottery in the draft
Yeah,
where he could get
and
number
that's
one.
an extra ball too. Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be dope.
it,
Okay.
it, it gives the team an incentive to actually play hard. Because I saw a couple of those games. There's a lot of teams who are not playing hard because again, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt and it doesn't help where they stand.
Shit. Tyrese Halliburton was fucking playing his heart out.
I tell you, one thing though. They do need to keep that the point spread for the regular season, because in the in season tournament, if there was ties, it was who had the biggest point deficit that broke the tie.
Okay.
So if, like, let's say if the Knicks beat the Kings by 25 points, they would move on to the next round, but they had to beat them by 25 points. Or if the Bobcats or New Orleans lost to fucking Charlotte by like 36 points, and Charlotte would go in, and New Orleans, like, they had the reason for people to keep scoring, like, to actually play the entire game. Like, I think that's dope. Because they got that unwritten rule. You already winning. Why you padding up the score? I mean, because the game ain't over.
Right.
If you want to quit, walk out. Throw in the towel. But shit, we'll talk more about that next week.
Next week, absolutely.
Yeah. And we're gonna call it a night because you
Joseph,
see, Show already got his
Joseph,
lights off.
Joseph, if LeBron would have tore his ACL in the in-season tournament championship game, I guarantee you they'll be done with the tournament. Of course, absolutely, absolutely. But my fellow knuckleheads.
Yeah. On that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace.